Ludus lovers of fighting spirit wrestling, I am longtime independent wrestling fan Robert. FSW Heartbreak Warfare is now in the books, and what a great show. Yeah, that took place last night, and it was great to be back at the FSW arena for the first time since Immortals Holiday 3 back in December. We kicked off things with the pre-show, which saw Nutrius X defeat Nick Payne, Gino DeGod, and Big Daddy Dre. I started trying to chant Nutritious X at Nutrius, but it didn't catch on. Up next was an intergender matchup, which saw Bonesaw Jesse Brooks defeat Johnny Miyagi. Insert Karate Kid joke here. Up next saw Chris Rex, the leader of the Scumbag Nation. He defeated John Rondo after the rest of Scumbag Nation, Logan Black and Rude Boy Riley interfered. Then on to the main show, which started off with Joel Maximo introducing Matt Walsh, the new host of Fighting Spirit Wrestling, to the crowd. I don't know, when he says host, I don't know if he's going to be a commentator, ring announcer, interviewing wrestlers. I don't know what he'll be doing. But eventually the heavyweight champion Talon comes to the ring, and he mentions that Joey Tell has wiped out all of the elite except for himself from FSW, and they're about to go. Etel knocks Talon down, and then AR Fox, Etel's scheduled opponent for later in the show, attacks from behind, which led up to Trent Beretta hitting the ring and saved Etel from Talon and Fox, and declared he would take the belt from Talon later in the evening. Then we see Superstar Whiplash defending the Primero Championship against Jason Nevins. As the match was going on, Benny Martinez had come out, and he had a bunch of roses in his hand, and interjected himself into the matchup, and it ended up a three-way match where Superstar Whiplash won the first fall, Jason Nevins won the second fall, and Benny Martinez won the third fall. And then, with all three men had scored pinfalls and had one fall apiece, it was time for sudden death. And while Jason Nevins was out on the floor, Omega Black comes out and they attack him. And while in the meantime, Benny Martinez rolled up Whiplash for a 3 count and became the new FSW Primero champion. The next matchup, we saw Sasha Jenkins defeat Spider in what I considered a huge upset. Up next, the Machine Sam Shields defeated the Greek god Papadon in a very hard-hitting athletic contest. Up next, we saw Hakeem Ali take on Cholo in a battle of big men, but that was declared a no contest when Hellfire Ian Aldwin had come out. And I gotta say, guys, I dig Ian Aldwin's theme, which was performed by Rob Zombie. Aldwin comes out, and he's burning a hole through Ali with his eyes, but Ali ended up grabbing Cholo, spit red mist in his face. He set up 2 chairs and powerbombed him on the 2 chairs. And Cholo had to be helped up after being powerbombed on the 2 chairs. Up next, the Man of Steel Mike Verna defeated Suntan in a body slam challenge, but then the rest of Omega Black attacked Verna. Eventually, they challenged him to a match, but then a hooded individual comes out, and he's saying that he'd be glad to be Verna's partner, and eventually he takes off the hood. It was none other than former WWE superstar Matt Striker, who offered to be his partner for the on-the-spot tag match with Omega Black, and said that we need somebody else on our team, and they declared Verna's manager, PJ Stackpole, to be their partner. And the match was on, and Stryker and Verna were in there most of the time until Stackpole eventually got the tag, and he went to town on I forgot the one member of Omega Black who had wearing purple. I forgot his ring name, but he ended up getting the I think he got the pinfall, and after the match ended, Malice Oceans, who really stood out in this matchup. I think he's going to be the breakout star of the group. Malice Oceans and Greg Jones were placed on a table, and then Verna put Suntan up on his shoulders, and I don't know if it was the F5 or a Death Valley driver onto Oceans and Jones, who were on the table, and it broke. Very fun atmosphere there. Then went to intermission after that. Up next, we saw Joey Tell defeat A.R. Fox in a very competitive matchup. A.R. Fox, we know, can really go, and E-Tail really hung with him. The next matchup, Scumbag Nation, Rude Boy Riley and Logan Black had come out, and they said, you know, Omega Black got taken out earlier tonight. Looks like we could grab our bags and leave. So they're about to go through the curtain. They're attacked by Jason Nevins and Superstar Whiplash. And the match was on, and Scumbag Nation, thanks to Chris Rex's help, defeated Jason Nevins and Superstar Whiplash. Then in the main event, Talon defeated Trent Beretta to retain the heavyweight championship. A very good matchup. I think Beretta accidentally clotheslined the referee, and Beretta eventually, I think Talon used the championship belt on Beretta and eventually scored the pinfall and retained the championship. Wow, it was great sitting with Melissa, Nicole, great seeing Kenny, Mike McNicholas, Stephen Ross, Daniel Murphy. I gotta say, Mike McNicholas equals heat magnet. You'll find that out as I go along with this video. I gotta say that one guy that was sitting behind me and Melissa, I mean, he seemed edgy. I just hope, you know, this guy don't get too carried away with the shows one of these nights. Well, I guess it's time for some memorable quotes. Pussy Don, Pussy Don. Mike McNicholas at Papa Don. Sit down, shut up, little girl. Papa Don when reacted to that. Since we are what we eat, I guess you're a dick. Papa Don at Mike McNicholas after he was chanting pussy at him. Yeah, that was so much. I can't remember everything here. Great talking with Joel Maximo. Fuck. I remember, I think the fans are chanting Aaron Carter at Rude Boy Riley during the tag team title matchup. Here's a shocking quote. I drove for 3 hours and I have to pee really bad. Trent Beretta after he saved Joey Tell from Talon and A.R. Fox. Where's the bathroom for real? Trent Beretta after he put the microphone down and I guess he really had to use the bathroom that badly. boy, let me see here. Oh. Take those mittens off! Stephen Ross at Mike McNicholas all throughout the night. They're not mittens! Mikey in response. Well, I noticed after Mike Verner's match, I think a lot of his friends and family members, I believe, left the show because the crowd wasn't so loud after his match ended. Maybe I don't know, I'm probably, it's an odd question, but wouldn't it help to put him on after intermission? Really, can't really figure out what else to say at this time. That was great meeting, I don't even know his first name, but he's known for doing selfies whenever matches go out to the floor. Oh, man. Now I will say FSW returns with the Lion's Den on Saturday, March 22nd. Well, seeing Bonesaw Jesse Brooks there, I don't know about you guys, but I think FSW could use a few more ladies to wrestle. Obviously, I think they need some tag teams as well, unless Whiplash and Jason Evans are going to be a team from now on. I'm let down. Murphy's Law did not have a match on the show. I thought they were gonna wrestle, and I guess that didn't come to fruition, I suppose. But FSW Heartbreak Express was a great show, and definitely can't wait to go back there again in the future.